In this first part of the tutorial, we will adjust the rifle and scope settings. I have a rifle on the stage, attached to a bipod. And there is a bullet right at the end of the barrel. The first thing we will do is, put the rifle's pivot point, in the correct place on the bipod. I need to restrict the heading and pitch rotations of the rifle. These values are good for now. Since we set the bending value to 0, the rifle will not tilt left or right. Now I choose a camera. This camera will be active until the end of the tutorial. Now follow these steps to create a virtual scope. You can use different shapes. The shape must be the child of the camera. This is important. If the camera moves, the scope should move with it, and always face the camera. This is the scope lens. We need a protection tag, so we don't move it accidentally. Now we create an object. This will be something like a joystick. Its movements should also be restricted within scope frames. Now let's connect the rifle and joystick. The outputs will be in degrees, and we will enter the values we use in the protection tags before. We did it! The rifle can now be controlled with a stick. Now we need to project an image onto the scope lens. For this, let's choose another camera and place it onto the barrel. We will use the following values for this camera. Let's create a new material to project an image onto the lens, and turn it into a camera shader. Then, put the scope camera in the slot. Let's assign this material to the lens object, and take the first image. If you want, you can assign another material to the scope frame. When we put any object on the scene, we will notice that there is something strange in the reflection. This is an aspect ratio problem. Here's how we fix it. This is not a completed scope yet. I need some reticle images to aim well. I use a PNG image with alpha channel, to have a nice reticle. I think this is much better. Now it's time to fire some shots. See you in the second part.